The 2016 Rio de Janeiro Summer Olympics are just days away from taking place. Despite all the health concerns and early problems that they're dealing with, all we need to do is sit back and enjoy the show. Only once every 2 years does the world unite to display their athletic excellence in either the Summer or Winter Olympics. In this year's Summer Olympics, we'll see swimming, soccer, basketball, field hockey, sprinting, and many other sports. Some of the greatest sports in the world will take place between August 5th and August 21st. Though the modern Olympics have been back for over a century, there are plenty of shocking facts that would take you by surprise. I'm Justin Fraction, and today I'll teach you 20 facts you probably didn't know about the history of the Summer Olympics. Number 20, Rio's already made history. With Rio de Janeiro hosting the 2016 Summer Olympics, they'll become the first city in South America to host the Games. Chicago, Madrid, and Tokyo also bid for the Olympics, but Rio was awarded the Games in 2009. No matter how it turns out for Brazil, their people have to embrace this once-in-a-lifetime moment of hosting the Games in their own country. Number 19, a hole-in-one fact. Though most of the top PGA players chose not to compete in golf, this is the first time in 112 years where the sport will be involved in the Summer Games. It was last played at the 1904 Summer Olympics in St. Louis, Missouri. Number 18, USA. Everyone knows by now that the Americans dominate every sport in the world, except men's soccer, and cricket, and rugby. Okay, maybe not every sport. They're always the top or near the top of the total medal standings. Heading into Rio, U.S. athletes have combined to win 2,400 Summer Olympic medals. That'll only increase this year. Number 17, from Greece with love. When the modern Olympics came back to life in 1896, Athens hosted the Games. Fitting, because the ancient Olympic Games were created by none other than the Greeks themselves. They created most things, to be honest. And Greece managed to win a ridiculous 47 medals in the 1896 Olympic Games. Talk about home advantage. Number 16, Greek connections. When the 2004 Summer Olympics returned to Athens, even more history was made. 202 countries participated in the Games, and that's a record to this day. Number 15, four no more. You have to be incredibly athletic and lack hibernation to compete in both the Summer and Winter Olympics. A great amount of athletes have done so, but only so many have succeeded. In fact, only 4 athletes have medaled in both the Summer and Winter Olympics. American Eddie Egan in boxing and bobsled, Norwegian Jacob Tullen Toms in ski jumping and yachting, East German Krista Ludding-Rothenberger in speed skating and sprint cycling, and Canadian Clara Hughes in road race cycling and speed skating. Number 14, NEW-LENNIUM. This year's Games in Rio will be the first Olympics where athletes born in the 2000s will be able to participate. For this year, all competitors had to be born before the year 2003. Number 13, wood beats metal. In the ancient Olympic Games in Greece, winners didn't get gold medals. They got reeds made out of olive branch. It wasn't until 1904 when gold, silver, and bronze medals were awarded. Number 12, League of Olympic Nations. We already talked about how dominant the Americans are, but there's one fact here they can't brag about. Greece, Great Britain, Switzerland, France, and Australia are the only countries to have athletes participate in every Summer Olympics since they came back to life in 1896. Number 11, from Russia with no love. If you weren't born during global tensions with the Soviet Union, chances are your history teacher told you about this. You see, the Soviets made a lot of people in the world really mad. And when the USSR invaded Afghanistan in 1979, 66 countries backed out of the Olympics, including Canada and the US. Number 10, bring it back. So we have tennis, swimming, golfing, rugby, basketball, soccer, archery, long jump, sprinting, cycling, all of these fantastic sports. But there is something missing. Oh yes, the tug of war. Remember that game you played in elementary school? Who wouldn't want to see the world's strongest people compete in this? Well, it was actually an Olympic sport from 1900 to 1920. Perhaps our viewers care to start a petition to bring it back. Number 9, 5 Olympic rings. Everyone recognizes the iconic 5 Olympic rings. So you might be wondering what the story behind it is. Pierre de Coubertin, the man who brought back the modern Olympic Games we know today, came up with the concept. Here's what he said about the 5 rings. The blue and yellow of Sweden, the blue and white of Greece, the tricolors of France, England, America, Germany, Belgium, Italy, and Hungary, and the yellow and red of Spain. are placed together with the innovations of Brazil or Australia, with old Japan, and with new China. Here is truly an international symbol. Each ring represents a different part of the world. Number 8, Young Man's Game. So you know how this year's participants have to have been born before 2003? Well, things weren't like that in 1896. Dimitrios Lundris was a star gymnast from Greece. He won a bronze medal at the age of 10 years and 218 days. He remains the youngest Olympian to this day. Number 7, age is just a number. Let us know if you see athletes participating in the Olympics in their 40s or 50s, or wait, even 60s. You heard that right. Oscar Swan, a Swedish shooter, was 60 years old when he participated in the 1908 Games. Furthermore, he's even on a gold medal. Number 6, American Pride. The first medal handed out in the modern Olympics went to American triple jump champion James Connolly in the 1896 Games. However, the prize wasn't gold at the time. He was awarded an olive leaf and a silver medal. Number 5, winners wear silver. They may be called the Olympic gold medals, but the fact is that the first and second placed athletes win the same thing, a medal made out of silver. You heard that right. Olympic gold medals are actually made out of silver, but the gold plating gives them the distinctive look. Number 4, breaking the tradition. The 1916 Summer Olympics had to be canceled because of World War I. World War II thwarted the 1940 and 1944 Summer Olympics as well. Number 3, Olympic Flame. The iconic Olympic flame is lit every 2 years in Greece. It then makes its way to the host country where it moves around until the opening ceremonies. Number 2, Kid Heaven. Kids love Disney and the Olympics, so imagine just how epic the 1960 Summer Olympics were. One of America's greatest icons, Walt Disney, actually headed the Olympic Committee for the opening ceremonies in the 1960 Games. And number 1, Merci beaucoup. For the 1900 Summer Olympics, art lovers should have tried hard to become athletes. That's because the Games took place in France. The winners were given cups or trophies, not medals. The poetic French did this because they found art more valuable than medals. What sport are you most excited about for the 2016 Summer Olympics? Join us in the comments below. If you like this video and learned a thing or two, clicking the like button helps us out a ton, and we appreciate it. If this is your first time coming around to Total Pro Sports, though, subscribing is a great idea because we put out videos like this every single day. But as always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.